life. Good evening, fans, and welcome to Columbia Place, home of the 2022 PACWEST Basketball Provincial Championships. We are just a few short minutes away between tonight's women's basketball matchup between PACWEST College Royals and the Camosun College Chargers. Fans, the rosters for tonight's evening are as follows. From Douglas College. Number 4, Andrea Rodriguez. Number 5, Julie. Number 7, Charlene Sai. Number 8, Caroline Wong. Number 10, Vanessa Yap. Number 11, Wendy Walker. Number 13, Chantel Wood. Number 21, Carmen Peter. Number 22, Caitlin Goff. Tonight's women's basketball matchup is between the Camosun College Chargers and the Douglas College Royals. And now, fans, at this time, we respectfully acknowledge that Columbia Bible College is located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Masquee First Nation, affiliated with the larger Stolo people. We believe that the earth is a gift from God, the Creator. With this, we recognize the long-standing relationships that Indigenous people have had to this land, as they are the original caretakers. May we treat this land and all its people with respect and understanding. And now, fans, at this time, I invite you to rise for the playing of our national anthem. And now, fans, it's time to meet the starting lineups. Starting with the Camosun College Chargers, number 3, number 4, Chelsea Spenberg, number 7, Sadie Stars, number 10, Madison Woods, and number 11, the Chargers are coached by head coach Justin Deasing. And now, start the Douglas College Royals, number 4, Enya Eagle, number 7, Charlie Sai, number 8, Gary Antoine, number 10, Janessa Knapp, and number 11, the Royals are coached by head coach Steve Bochin. The officials for tonight's game are Alex Greenberg, Luke Guerra, and Ernest James Wood.
Welcome inside to Columbia Place here on the campus of Columbia Bible College. Ryan Waters alongside as we get set for this women's quarterfinal between the number 4 Douglas Royals and the number 5 Camosun Chargers. Winner moves on, loser goes home. The Chargers in their road blue jerseys as the 5th seed, the Royals in their home white jerseys as the 4th seed, and here we go. The winner moves on to face the VIU Mariners in tomorrow's semifinal. It's the Chargers and the Royals. That's a first shot. McMillan Stewards will open up the game with a three-pointer, and Sadie knocks it down, and it's 3-0 Chargers. The Royals go to the work for the first time. Juna Drill will have it here. She gives it up to Charlene Sai. Cross court to Antoine. Her shot misses as she tried to answer with a 3. Couldn't get it to go. That was Carly Antoine, the only returning player from the 2020 season for the Douglas Royals. Met 3 times during the regular season. Royals won all 3, but only by an average of 9 points. So they've been tight contests, obviously. in all 3 meetings this season. Chargers shot 27%. That's it against the Royals. Royals shot 41%. That's Janessa Knapp, number 10 in white. She's the PACWEST Rookie of the Year, also a first-team All-Star, all-rookie team member. She had quite the day yesterday being announced. Antoine's second shot misses as well. And Madison Mans cleans up the rebound in her 3rd season out of Victoria. Bringing the ball across is Rihanna Ware out of Medicine Hat. McMillan Stewards. Houts thought about it from Regina. The former volleyball player throws this one away. Laney Glover, with the steal. Julia Jewell will swing it. Now this is Antoine. Another shot from Antoine. This time she gets it. She's taken all 3 shots so far for the Royals, and she's 1 for 3. But that one was a big one. There was a 3 to knot the score at 3. And speaking of 3, where's jersey 3? Brought the ball up inside to Mans. Mans can't get it to go. Antoine with the rebound. Here is Knapp. The offense runs through Knapp for this Royals team. She gets into the paint, gets it inside to Glover, who hits the bottom of the backboard. But Glover will go to the free throw line. Madison Houts is whistled with the infraction. The Royals go to the free throw line, shooting 65.5% from the line during the regular season. Her first free throw, nothing but net. And Glover's second free throw is no good. She averages over 11 points a game. And she got 1 point in this postseason. That's Ware, cross court. Mans will set her feet, go long. She hits it from 3. The Chargers have shot 2 buckets, both of them 3-pointers. Here's Knapp. Got to get across the line, does, with a long bomb throw to Antoine. Cross court, she has it, gets it back to Knapp. Knapp has it there. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Knapp to match her number. Shoots for 3 and hits the bottom of the mesh. And the Chargers bench let her know that she missed. 6-4 Chargers with the lead, early stages of this quarterfinal. And Ware from Medicine Hat will bring the ball up. Gets it here to McMillan Stewards. In her 3rd season, heading to Winnipeg in the fall. Left-handed shot by Ware, gets her own rebound somehow. That one is partially blocked, and Antoine collects it. Gets it here to Sy. Rookie out of Richmond. Hands it here to Glover. Glover, long 2, no good, front rim. McMillan Stewards claims the rebound, and Houts will give it up to Mans. Mans will put the brakes on. Houts from 3, no good. And Antoine with the rebound, and here she comes. Gives it here to Sy. 5'8". Jornagill. This is Sy, pardon me. Her 3-pointer is no good. Jornagill skying for the rebound. It goes off a Charger. So went off Essenberg. And Knapp will command the offense, tell everybody where to go. Make sure she's got the right setup. Jornagill gets it back to Knapp. Her 3, no good, back rim. And Ware, all 5 foot of her, grabbed that rebound. Gets it up to Essenberg. Now McMillan Stewards in the corner. That's Mans in the corner. Her 3 is too short. Glover with the board. Jornagill will send it up to Knapp. Knapp, a little hesitation. Nice spin move by Knapp, but can't get it to go. And there's a Charger on the ground. It's Mans, slow to get up. She pops up now. And on her way to the offensive zone with the tape on the left leg of Mans. Ware to Essenberg, former University of Winnipeg. And this one will be collected by Glover. Both teams finding lids on the basket as of late. Antoine will drive, and she will go to the free throw line as Houts will commit her second foul. And Antoine to the free throw line. Substitutions coming in as Allison Borowski, rookie out of Victoria, will substitute Houts. She'll have a seat. Antoine to the line. Her first free throw is good. Antoine, who averages just over 9 points a game, has her first of the postseason. And this one rattles out. Collected by Ware, and here she comes. Rana Ware, in her third season, has 10 siblings. That's a big Thanksgiving dinner right there. Borowski, she gets to the line. Did she touch the line? Or was she bumped by the body? Knapp. Knapp is going to commit her first foul. And Carmen Hebert will come in for the first time for Douglas. Antoine will have a seat. Hebert, a first-year kid out of Manitoba. And Ware will send it in, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Chargers in front, 6-5. In a very low-scoring first quarter so far. McMillan Stewarts has it. Gives it here to Borowski. 8 on the shot clock. They swing it around. Espenberg has 4 on the shot clock. Stuart McMillans will not get it off in time. And it's a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Royals, not giving anything up to the Chargers. And Janessa Knapp, 5'9" out of Langley, the Rookie of the Year, will send it in. Junaju will have it now. Out of New West. He'll try the right side. Picks up her dribble. Cross court here to Knapp. Knapp with Essenberg on her. Knapp will dribble. Try to get it inside to Glover. Body's on the floor, and the jump ball will be called, and it's Camosun's ball. McMillan Stewarts will send the ball in, 6'2". As I mentioned, she's committed to head to the University of Manitoba in the fall. Lived on the island her entire life. She's in for a shock when she moves to Winnipeg from the island. Welcome to an actual winter. Sadie may be back next year. She might be returning to Victoria. Glover sets her feet. 2 is no good. She collects her own rebound. This one knocked away, and Mans will pick up the loose ball, get it to Essenberg. Well, at least try. Essenberg will have to chase it down with that big brace on her left leg. And Stuart McMillans has it here. Cross court. This is Bobrovsky. Essenberg from downtown, no good. And chased down by Bobrovsky. And a foul. And that's on Janessa Knapp. That'll be her second. Antoine going to check back in as Glover will have a seat, and that is on Knapp. That's her second foul. Steve Beauchamp, the longtime head coach, going to leave her in there, even though Rookie of the Year has 2 fouls already, and this is just halfway through the first quarter. They get the ball in, Mans. Now this is Bobrovsky. Essenberg makes a nifty move, tries to go high window. She got it to go and then hits the wall hard. She seems to be okay. Going to try a 3-point play the old traditional way for Essenberg in her third season. She's out of Kelowna, and her free throw is good. 1 for 1 from the 3-point line, or from the free throw line, pardon me. Juna Jill will bring the ball up. This is Sai. Cross court to Knapp. Knapp puts the brakes on, gets it to Sai. Sai, a little stutter step back to Knapp. Knapp from downtown, no good. Hit the back of the backboard, or the bottom of the backboard, and it went off the Charger and out of bounds. A substitution will come in for the Chargers. And a couple of subs, one for the Chargers. Allison Britton comes in. She was the best Charger against the Royals this year. And Remsmar will also come in for the Royals. And Sai is going to send it in for the Royals, who are trailing by 4. 3:48 to go in this opening quarter. Antoine with a 5 on a shot clock. Junaju will hand it here. And a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Chargers. Here comes Ware. Ware will bring the ball up. Point guard for the Chargers. Left-handed dribble. As the Chargers move around. Bobrovsky. She will drive to the paint. Can't get the roll to go. McMillan Stewart's with a rebound. Gets it over to Britton. Britton will send it to Bobrovsky. 7 on the shot clock. Takes a long three. Misses everything. And a jump ball. And it should be Royals ball. It is. Lainey Glover will check back in for the Royals as Cy will have a seat. Another sub comes in. This one for the Chargers as Tegan Mitchell, will send in Tegan Michelle out of Victoria. So both teams using their bench early here in the first quarter of this quarterfinal. Junior Jewel will have it here, and she'll try to get across the line before the double team comes, and she does lose the ball, but gets it to Antoine right there in the logo. Down low, that pass too high, and stolen by Michelle. Here she comes up the left side. Michelle gets it here to Ware. Ware to Brinton. Michelle from 3, no good. Try to get her own rebound. Body's on the floor, and it will be another jump ball. That's the third of the contest. Now we'll go back to the Chargers. 2:40 to go, opening quarter. (9-5) the score. 2:40 to go, opening quarter. Chargers have the lead. Brinton, and it here to Michelle. She will drive, gets into the lane, and lays it in. Tegan Michael. It looked like Michelle. This one is through the hands, and Glover now has it. Antoine from downtown. Good! Carly Antoine. Her second 3 of the quarter. Carolee has been one of the main sources of offense. She has 6 of the 8 points. That one laid in. Make that 7 of the 8 points. Now Brinton gets her first. Here's Antoine. Antoine, a little runner. Can't get that one to go. Ware picks up the rebound. She wants to run. Ware will slow it down, wait for some help to arrive. Brinton gets it over to Bobrovsky for 3, no good. And Glover rips the rebound. And here's Antoine with Ware on her. Juna Jill will drive, and she will go to the free throw line. Aspenberg hits her from behind. Foul on Chelsea Essenberg. 2 Chargers will check in, 1 Royal will check in. Caitlin Daw checks in for the Royals. Reese Mans checks in for Camosun. And Madison Mans back in. So the Mann sisters are in there, Madison and Reese. That shot is good. The score is now 13-10. Here's Madison to Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky will drive, gets into the paint on Glover, but Glover stood her ground, and Daw with the rebound. Jonah Jewell comes up the right side with less than a minute to go, opening quarter. Ramsumar, her three-pointer, good! Ramsumar gets on the board in this playoff in her second season out of Leduc, Alberta, and ties it at 13. This one knocked away. Ramsumar again. And now Britton taps that one away, but it goes out of bounds. Royals still have the ball. And Chantel Zinger will come in. Ramsumar will have a seat. Chantel Zinger in her first year out of Maple Ridge. Great last name. It's a Zinger, all right. And Reese dives to try to make a steal, and another jump ball. That's the 4th time we've had a jump in this first quarter outside of the opening tip. or jump ball. Back to the Chargers. I think it should be the Royals. And it is Royals basketball. I think the ref knew the whole time. He just didn't give the ball to Reese Mans as she was pleading. Antoine gets it to Daw. Here's Glover. Glover, left-handed dribble, puts both hands around it, and hands it here to Zinger. 7 on the shot clock for Antoine. Antoine into the paint. Shot no good. Grazed the rim. Daw with an offensive rebound. Gets it here to Antoine. 3-second differential between shot and game clock. 5 seconds on the shot clock now. Better hurry. This is Daw from downtown. Off the rim. She could have got her own rebound, but didn't. And it is Camosun basketball. And I think they're going to call the end of the quarter there. So the end of the first quarter, it's 13-13. You're watching the 2022 PACWEST Basketball Championship. To the second quarter we go, and a 13-13 tie. Your leading scorer is Antoine of the Royals with 7 points. She starts on the floor for the Royals in the second quarter as the Chargers move the ball nicely. Houts with 2 fouls, drives, and she has it blocked. Juna Jill will pick it up, and here comes Antoine with her 7 points, 2 3-pointers, and a free throw. Not a lot of scoring from either team in that first quarter. Antoine's jumper no good. Houts grabbed it, so did Mans, and here comes Mans. Mans will send it here to Essenberg. 3, she got it! 6 for her in the ball game. Both coming on threes. And here comes Antoine. Juna Jewel. Glover at the top. Knapp still on the bench, the rookie of the year, with 2 fouls in this ball game early on in that first quarter. Now this one on the ground, Essenberg, what do you know, a jump ball. Another jump ball, and it's still Douglas. 6 seconds on the shot clock, it says, but I believe it should be flipped over as the buzzer. It's nice to be courtside. You hear all the stuff from the referee. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Antoine is going to run out of time. It's a shot clock violation. Nobody told them there was only 6 seconds on the shot clock when they inbounded the ball. So back to the Chargers. Early stages, second quarter, and a 16-13 lead for Camosun, the 5th seed. 7-11 during the regular campaign. The Royals were 10-8. Royals had a good start to the year. They faltered towards the end. And this ball on the ground, a travel against the Chargers. But the Royals did sputter down the stretch, winning once in the last 6 games. Chargers, meanwhile, didn't play much in the month of February. They only played 4 games. So both teams not exactly playing their best coming into the postseason. That shot is missed. Juna Jill will clean it up, and here she comes. She will drive coast to coast, and that is an offensive foul. We saw that coming from a mile away as Madison Mans grabbing her backside after hitting the ground hard. And coming into the game will be Carmen Hebert. It's the first on Juna Jill. And head coach Steve Bouchon giving her some advice for the next time she's down the floor. Is where this one just bounces to Mans. Houts, the former volleyball player, played PACWEST volleyball with the Chargers before moving over to the basketball side, and she's going to go to the line. So foul on Charlene Tsai. That's her first. And Chantel Zinger will check back in. Tsai will sit down. Houch to the free throw line. Chargers as a team shot 65% from the free throw line, and that first one rattles home. Outs in the season, over 9 points a game, sinks that one. Now she has 2. Against the Royals, she scored 8.5 a game. Juna Jill has it. Now she'll get it to Antoine, right across to a streaking Zinger. Zinger rejected. Essenberg with a big block. Left-handed dribble, she'll get it to Ware. Ware a little out of control as well. Her wild shot no good, and Glover will collect it. I think Essenberg needed to put the brakes on after that drive down the floor. Got a little out of control. Ware as well. Now that one is missed by Antoine. And here comes Mans. Mans doesn't have numbers. Gets it to Ware. Ware goes baseline into the trees and is going to go to the line, it looks like. Good drive by Ware. Juna Jill is hit with a foul. That's her second. And Ware will go to the free throw line looking for her first points of this quarterfinal. And she got it. Averaging over 6 points a game is Ware. 9 points. And she hits both free throws. And a timeout charge to Douglas, trailing by 6, 19-13 of this women's quarterfinal. We saw a quarterfinal earlier today as the Okanagan College Coyotes winning their first ever playoff game. They have punched their ticket to the semifinal. They're going to play for a medal. Just not sure which medal it is. They'll face the Capilano Blues tomorrow in a semifinal at 1 o'clock. The winner of this game, this quarterfinal, will meet the VIU Mariners in the second semifinal. That'll be tomorrow around 5 o'clock. We're a little bit delayed here. We had a serious injury to a Langara Falcon, Rachel Labrador. What appears to be a broken ankle. She was on the gym floor for between 30 and 45 minutes. Paramedics were here. They finally got her out of here on a stretcher, got her to the hospital. That's why everything has been pushed back, and we certainly hope she's okay. She will be okay. It was not a good sight to see. And we wish her a speedy recovery. Rachel Labrador of the Falcons. So we've been pushed back a touch here. That's why this one got going a little bit later. And so will the next quarterfinal between the Douglas Royals men's team and the Langara Falcons. Back to action. This is Lainey Glover. Little hook shot. She ought to go. Glover. 3 points for Glover now. And this is Mans. Gets it to McMillan Stewards. Got both man sisters on the floor. This is Madison. Madison will drive and get it to go. Madison's got 5. Juna Jill with those 2 fouls will bring it up the floor. Juna Jill tries to go cross court, tipped by Houts, and this one ends up in the hands of Zinger, but her shot doesn't go. And now another jump ball. Or perhaps it was controlled briefly by the Chargers. And somebody touched the back line. So it'll be Royals ball. Now 9 seconds on the shot clock for Douglas. Zinger will look for somebody to send it into. This is Antoine. 7 on the shot clock. Antoine, her jumper is no good, front rim. And Reese with the rebound. Reese wants to run, runs into Zinger, no call, and it'll be tapped out of bounds by Reese, and the Royals get the ball back. We've seen the Chargers just out of control going down the floor on a number of occasions, including that one by Reese Mans right there. Junior Jill has it now to Glover. Nice play by the Royals, just not being able to connect on that pass was Hebert. Glover from downtown, no good back rim. And McMillan Stewards will collect it, and here comes Reese. Reese gives it to McMillan Stewards. Houch now has it. Espenberg. Chelsea will drive, has it ripped out of her hand by Antoine. Good defense by Antoine. Juna Jill gets it here to Hebert. Hebert just hands it to Juna Jill. She will drive, kick it back out to Antoine. 10 on the shot clock, little runner, and no good. And Madison will collect the rebound. Gets it to her sister Reese. Reese on the left side. Madison now into the corner. That's Houts from downtown, no good back rim. Offensive rebound by Essenberg. Get it down low, McMillan Stewards. Now Houts again. 9 on the shot clock. She will drive, put the brakes on, stolen. Here come the Royals. Juna Jill wants to run. Doesn't have numbers. She's going to... I don't think she'll be shooting. It's a hold. And a couple of subs coming in. Allison Bobrowski will come back in for Camosun. Ramsmeyer for the Royals. And Knapp in the game as well. He just passes that one to Antoine. 15 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. They get it to Glover. Glover, little pull-up jumper, she got it. And now a whistle after the basket on Reese Mans, on Essenberg. And for Essenberg, that's her second of the contest. 21-17, the Chargers have the lead. And Knapp looking to get it in. She does to Antoine. And she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. We've seen that a lot today. This player is not familiar with this floor. I don't even know if all of them have been to CBC this year. It's a new floor for the Bearcats. The gym looks sparkling. So the floor. And Antoine with a steal. Antoine all alone. Houts chasing her down. And Antoine will knock it in. 9 for Antoine. And Reese will bring the ball back up. Reese over here to Essenberg. McMillan Stewards now has it. McMillan Stewards picks up her dribble. All over is Hebert. Get it inside to Reese, and she can't get it to go, but she will go to the free throw line. I believe the foul was on Antoine. Tegan Michael will come back in for Camosun. Essenberg will have a seat. It is on Antoine. And Reese Mans to the line. Her first free throw is no good off the back iron. Again, the Chargers only shot 64% from the free throw line. It's not going to get it done. Her second free throw is no good either. As it rattles in and out, Glover with the rebound. They give it to Antoine. Antoine gets it up to Knapp. Janessa Knapp, what a season she had. Knapp leads the team, 14.6 points a game, trying to get free. Good defense by Reese. At 3, no good, and Houts will collect the loose ball. Gets it to Reese Mans. Her sister's ready to check in. Reese gets it over to Houts. Houts on the left wing. Houts pull-up jumper is no good. Tried to go window. Didn't get it to go. Rebound by Hebert. Now to Glover. Ramsmar calling the offense. She wants to try to get to Antoine. Just hands it to her. Kind of a broken play. Hebert, her shot is no good, but she will go to the free throw line. Checking in will be Madison Mans. Reese will depart, and also Ware will check in. And now a timeout by the Chargers. 21-19. Chargers with the lead, 3:27 to go in this opening half. Not the smoothest game offensively for either team. Struggling to find a rhythm offensively. We'll see some halftime stats as well coming up as the halftime expires. I can't imagine the shooting percentage is all that high for either team. Rebounds, yeah, they've been good. There hasn't been a lot of second chance opportunities. But the shooting is just, is evident as the score. 21-19 with about just under 4 minutes to go to halftime. It's not exactly the high-scoring game. Nothing to write home about, but tough defense and just shots being missed. The Chargers get back on the floor. Again, Ware and Mans, Madison Mans, that is, will check in. And here come the Royals finding out of the timeout as well. 3:27 to go in this opening half. And on the line will be Hebert. Her first free throw is good as it hits the front iron and still rolls in. Hebert's second free throw is good. So 2 for 2 for Hebert, her first 2 points of the playoffs. And Ware will bring it across quickly. Gets it here to Michael. Michael will drive and not get it to go. Rebound by Ware. And another jump call. It looks like it'll be Charger basketball still. Boy, there's been a ton of jump balls in this one. Brianna Ware will look to send it in. Hopefully her 10 siblings looking on. Man, that's a big family. 10. I hope they do that Christmas exchange where you just have to buy for one person. Because that would be a nightmare. You got to take out a loan at Christmas all the time. Here's Antoine rushing down the court. Antoine's wild shot, no good. And Bobrowski with a rebound and then a big battle underneath. Hebert got her hands on the ball. And what do you know? Another jump ball. It'll be Douglas basketball. Three minutes exactly. A 21-21 tie. Knapp will just get it into Antoine. Good defense by Michael. Knapp has it now. Ware on her. Knapp at the top. 8 seconds on the shot clock. That one almost got stuck between the backboard and the rim. Ball on the ground, and we almost had another jump ball. Houts will collect it here. Out of Regina, Madison Houts. 5'10" will go to the rack, and she'll get it to go. Houts with 4 points, all in this quarter. And Knapp will bring the ball up. Knapp goes around the back, left-handed dribble. Down low, Glover was all by herself, an extra pass, and Hebert will go to the line. Good idea by Glover. She had her back to the rim, saw her teammate out of the corner of her eye, just shoveled a pass over to Hebert, who had a much better look at it. But as she did that, the defense of the Chargers did swarm. But Michael was hit with a foul. Her first free throw is good. She's 3 for 3 from the line. Second free throw from Hebert, also in. And we have a substitution. Elsie Essenberg will come in for the Chargers, and Caitlin Daw, will check in for Douglas. As Hebert, who just hit those 2 free throws, will go have a rest. 2:15 to go in this opening half. Where? Get it here to Houts. Houts. Bobrowski. Bobrowski wants to drive, kicks it back to Essenberg. 9 on the shot clock. Her shot from the high elbow, no good. Tipped around, and Houts will collect it. Houts will go right to the hoop. A wild scoop shot. No good. And now who's going to come away with it? There's 3 Chargers and Lainey Glover take on half the Charger team. And it looks like it'll be Charger basketball as Cy will come back in, and Knapp will have a seat. Not a bad idea by Steve Beauchamp to get her out of this contest with 1:52 to go before halftime. You don't want her to get her 3rd foul. So Ware, with 14 on the shot clock, will inbound the ball. Trying to inbound the ball. Bobrowski now finally pops out. Gets it right back to Ware in the corner. Ware going to drive baseline. Sends it to Madison Mans, who puts her head down and will get the bucket and the harm. Put her shoulder down like a football player and barged in there and got the foul and the bucket to go. As Sadie McMillan-Stewarts will come back into the ball game. Bobrowski will have a sit down. So Mans trying the traditional 3-point play. Doesn't get it to go, but an offensive rebound. Essenberg. Hands it here to Houts. Houts back to Essenberg. 10 on the shot clock. McMillan-Stewarts from 3. She got it. 6 in the ball game for McMillan-Stewarts. There's Dawes. Dawes will have it ripped out of her hand by House. Just says thank you very much. She'll go right to the rack and bank it in. 6 points for her, all in this second quarter. Here's Antoine. Gets it to Glover at the high post. That shot is no good. Ball on the ground. Ware will come up with it. Here comes Rihanna Ware. Rihanna Ware won't wait for help. She will go to the rack and get it to go. And now a timeout by the Royals. We seem to see this game starting to slip away a bit with still over a minute to go in this opening half. 32-23. Royals call the timeout. The Chargers, again, their offense just seems to be rushing down the court, not with any control. Trying to get to the hoop, and you can hear, I don't know if you can hear over the microphone, but right beside me is the Chargers bench and head coach Justin Thiessen, and he's telling the girls, run, run, push, 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 go, 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 go. And they have been doing that, sometimes maybe a little ill-advised, because they don't have numbers, unless they're just trying to draw fouls, which has worked, but a lot of times when you're out of control, the ball seems to take some funny bounces on you, and you end up not being able to hang on to it. And a lot of turnovers can happen at that same time. But what do I know? The Chargers are winning. So you can just ignore me. I don't know what I'm doing. Here come the Chargers out of the timeout. The Royals as well. And with 51.7 seconds to go until halftime, Royals will inbound the ball, and here they come. Here's Cy, right back to Antoine. Ware is on her. Antoine, left-handed dribble. Now Ware will try to get back into the play. Gets it to Cy. Baseline jumper is no good. In and out. And Essenberg with the rebound. And she gets it here to Brinton. Allison Brinton runs the point. First-year kid out of Victoria. Now gives it up to Ware. Ware in the corner. Essenberg. She'll launch a 3. No good. Off the back iron. And off a Royal. Oh, no, off a Charger. Wow. It looked like it was off a Royal. And a timeout taken by the Chargers with 17.2 seconds to go in this half. One more quarterfinal to get to, and it'll be the men's Royals versus the Langara Falcons, with the winner moving on to face the VIU Mariners. A couple of semifinals are set for tomorrow on the women's side of the bracket. The Okanagan Coyotes will be taking on the Capilano Blues, and on the men's side of the bracket, the Capilano Blues will be taking on the Camosun Chargers. Chargers have their highest seed ever. They're the second spot in the standings. We'll see what they can do tomorrow. That game tips off around 3 o'clock. The first semifinal, the Coyotes and Blues, that'll tip off at 1 o'clock here from the beautiful campus of Columbia Bible College in Abbotsford. Not a bad day today here in Abbotsford. It's supposed to be nice all weekend as well. And really the weekend starts now. It's weekend eve, right? 17.2 seconds to go. And the Royals will send it in. Junajul will send it up to Antoine. Antoine back to Junajul. She'll just get it across the line just in time. Now 7 seconds on the clock. Remzumir, 3 seconds on the clock. Antoine at the buzzer! Can't get it to fall. And here at halftime, the 5th-seeded Camosun Chargers have a 32-23 lead over the number 4 Douglas Royals. We'll take a break for halftime, be back with the second half. You're watching the 2022 PACWEST Basketball Championship. Start the second half of this women's quarterfinal between the 5-seeded Chargers and the 4-seeded Royals. Royals will start with the ball. Janessa Knapp, the PACWEST Rookie of the Year, gets it to Cy. Cy back to Knapp. Knapp thought about a three. She's going to drive a little bit further and get the bucket to go. Knapp, that's her first points of this postseason. That's Ware now with the ball. Gives to Essenberg. Mans. Mans will drive. Hit the floor again. Boy, Madison Mans spends a ton of time on the ground. Mans, Houts, Ware, McMillan Stewards, and Espenberg is the starters for the Chargers. Mans' first free throw is no good. 7 points to lead the Chargers in that first half. Not a ton of scoring. I didn't get a chance to get the stats. As far as field goals percentage goes, that one is knocked in. That's her 8th point. She leads her team in scoring with 8 points. Royals, by the way. Jill, Knapp, Glover, this is Cy, and Antoine, the starters for the Royals in this second half. We trail 33-25. That shot, a wild one, no good. That'll be picked up here by Ware. Ware will bring it across. Ware runs into Jujulu, and that will be her 3rd foul. As far as the Chargers are concerned, the Royals are concerned, Antoine leads all scorers with 9 points in that first half. Glover had 5. Ebert had 4. Ramsemeyer had 3 as well. So, like I said, not a ton of scoring. McMillan Stewards will launch the 3 and throw up an air ball. And Antoine will chase it down, and here comes Knapp now. Knapp and Ware right in her back pocket. Knapp had 2 fouls. She had 2 fouls and no points in that first half. She's got a 2-point here, and now Ware is going to hang on. Well, that's a tough one. I thought Ware was playing really good defense. Joe will now send it in. This one tapped away. They're looking for Knapp, and great play by Ware to go track it down. Now she throws a bomb to Houts. Houts then has it go off her foot and kicks it out of bounds. 33-25, very low scoring first quarter for both teams. One of these teams has to play the top scoring VIU Mariners tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. Espenberg gets that rebound, and here she comes. Looks like the Mariners are here. I think that's them over there, at least some of them. As Ware, I'm not sure if that was a pass or if that was a shot, but it hit the bottom of the rim. Stays out. Jill will dribble in. Her pass to Cy, too short, collects her own rebound, another shot, and she gets this one to go. That's her first points of the postseason. She averages over 6 a game. Although fairly quiet against the Chargers, she only averaged 5 points in the 3-game seasonal series. This is Mans. Mans, good, strong move, just couldn't get the ball to ricochet off the window as much as she should have or would have liked. That one's partially blocked. Mans coming back to get a piece of that one. And Houch will bring up the ball. Cy on her. Cy looking around to see if anybody was coming for a screen. Espenberg finds Mans in the corner. Mans steps back, gives it to Howes. Howes, her shot no good. Off the back of the rim, Mans right there to collect the offensive rebound. Gives it to Houts, goes off her hand, off Cy, and out of bounds. 10 on the shot clock. And Carmen Hebert now will come in as Cy will go have a seat. There's a matchup substitution as Cy was being overmatched and outstrengthed by Houts. You bring in Hebert, who's 6 feet. And now an illegal screen called against the Chargers on Houts. That, I believe, is her 3rd. It is. That's 3 on Houts. And Brinton will check in at the next stoppage. No doubt for Houts, who has 3 fouls. Jill will just hand it here to Antoine. Gets it back. Thought about a 3. Staying on the left wing. Here she comes against Ware. Puts the brakes on. Now she's double teamed. And the ball will be a jump ball. And it will be Royals basketball. And Britton will check in. Here she comes, gets a high five from Houts. Houts will have a seat. And here comes Ware. Ware, a pass to nobody, and he'll be collected here by Knapp. Looked pretty, just nobody there. There's Knapp. With Mans on her. 16, now 15 on a shot clock. Gives the ball to Antoine. Antoine to Glover. You want Glover under the hoop. If I'm the Royals, I need Glover in the paint. Antoine will turn it over. Ware loses the handle. She gets it back and able to bank it in. Ware's got 5. Unigil. She'll have it go off her own leg and out of bounds. Boy, Steve, that'll draw Steve Beauchamp to standing. He's the head coach of the Royals. Can't quite see him there in your screen, but you will. Oh, he's going to sit down right away. But that's a mistake you don't want to make. You have the ball, you dribble it off your own knee. Where? Inside, that's Brinton. Brinton, a first-year player. She's been the best charger against the Royals this season. Snap, thought about a 3, then comes in a little closer but misses that jumper. And here comes Mans. Mans wants to drive, kicks it back out Essenberg. Essenberg gets into the paint, little runner is no good. And on the ground, guess who it is? Madison Mans on the ground again. Reminds me of Tessa Paxbu last year, or the year before, I guess, without the COVID year. Always on the ground, always diving for loose balls. She was a Charger, an all-star. But that's what Madison Mans reminds me of. He's always on the ground looking for a loose ball, always hustling. Here's Antoine. Antoine. Juniju. She'll set it up. Cross court, Antoine has it. Antoine gets to the baseline, gives it to Glover. 9 on the shot clock for Laney. Laney inside, Hebert, and too many seconds in the key. And the Charger lead is 10. Here's Ware. Ware still with it. Essenberg now. She's had us a couple of threes today. Mans will set her feet. Mans. And it goes off Junajula. Will head out of bounds. And a 14 seconds back on the shot clock for the Chargers. Lead by 10. Very low scoring. 4:47 remaining third quarter. Now substitution for the Royals will check in. Chantel Zinger will check in. Zinger out of Maple Ridge. McMillan Stewards has it. She'll just hand it here to Ware. 10 on the shot clock for Ware. Ware just steps inside the three-point line, in and out. And Antoine with the rebound, and Knapp just handles it before it goes out of bounds. Knapp, the youngster. And she wants to go coast to coast, but a body foul, I think, on Madison Mans, who again ends up on the floor. It is against Mans. And Ware will have a seat. It's first for Madison Mans. And her sister Reese Mans will check in. And also Tegan Michael checks in for the Chargers. Knapp to the free throw line. And that's just her third point of the contest. PACWEST Rookie of the Year and All-Star. Her second free throw, no good, but right there on the offensive board is Hebert, but she can't get the putback to go, but she'll head to the line where she's 4 for 4. And a substitution will come in as Allison Bobrovsky will check back in. Essenberg will go have a seat. Bobrovsky in her first year out of Victoria. Apparently only eats flat chips. Doesn't like That one just grazed the front of the rim. Doesn't like any curves in the chips, just. Does she eat Pringles then? Are Pringles considered flat chips? Because they do have a bit of an angle to them. Well, now I want some Pringles. Second shot is good. Only eat flat chip. That's like maybe a third of the bag, which is already filled with air. Knapp picks her pocket. Knapp with the steal, and she'll be hacked by Reese Mans. Good job by the Rookie of the Year, Knapp, to get her hand in there, knock it away, and then collect the loose ball and drive hard to the hoop. Knapp is 1 out of 2 from the line. Reese just her first foul. Royals, though, in the bonus now. Her shot is good. Second shot still to come. Second free throw is good as well. So she's 3 out of 4 now from the line. And the Chargers, Royals showing a bit of a pressure, bit of a press. They do break it to the Chargers. Bobrovsky hands it to Mans. Mans across. Here's Michael. Michael sees a lane. She'll drive, go with the left hand, and get it to go. 4 points for Megan. Or pardon me, Michael. My goodness. Antoine hands it here. This is Hebert. Hebert loses the handle, out of bounds. Back to the Chargers. 3:51 to go, third quarter. And here comes Mans, Reese Mans. In her rookie season. Michael just throws it into the Charger bench. Good velocity on that pass, just nobody there. And now pressure from the Chargers. Knapp has to deal with Mans in her back pocket. She'll get it across the line. Will Knapp. Knapp. Mans on her. Picks up a screen. Knapp will get the ball to Glover. Glover's been awfully quiet in this contest. Antoine. They swing it. That's Knapp. No good. Offensive rebound, Hebert. Hebert can't get it to go. She was right under the hoop, and then we're going to have another jump ball, and it will be to the Chargers. And Hebert's a little slow to get up. Hebert still sitting on the floor. And she'll finally pop back up. Looks to be okay. And quickly, Charlene Tsai will check in, it looks like, for Hebert. Yeah, Hebert walking gingerly. I think she'll be okay. Maybe a little bit of winded there as she was underneath the hoop. And Knapp will throw it in. 14 on the shot clock. Gets it to Glover. Now Antoine on the left side. Down to Knapp. Knapp for 3 in the corner. Hit the side of the backboard. Mans will pick up the loose ball. Here she comes. Mans doesn't have numbers. She'll chuck it here to Brinton. Brinton kicks it back to Mans. Mans thought about a 3. Down to Brinton. Brinton for 3. Got it! 5 points in the quarter, 7 in the game for Brinton. And here's Knapp. Knapp just about carried. Knapp, Mans falls down. The other Mans this time. Driving will be Zinger. Gets it in the corner. Antoine, no good. Zinger trying for an offensive board. She's successful. Gets it here to Knapp. Knapp tries to drive, and Reese just grabs it and says, thank you, I'll take that. And she's a little bit of a carry there. Good effort by Reese. Looks like her sister's going to pop in here as Madison will come in. So now both Reese sisters on the floor. McMillan Stewards will have a seat. So Reese and Madison are on the floor. It's like 6 siblings in the Mans family, too. A couple of big families. Can you imagine a Chargers team? Oh, there's a rejection by Michael. Like a team gathering with family members. You better rent out a couple halls. That off-balance shot just had to be chucked up by Antoine. Knapp with a offensive rebound, but she touched the line and it goes out of bounds. 2 minutes to go, third quarter, 42-31. Chargers with the lead in their blue road unis. Haven't had an upset yet in this tournament. The 2-3 seeds moved on in the early games. This toss is to Madison. Gets it to Brinton. Brinton puts the brakes on, gets it back to Madison. Down low, Michael kicks it to Reese. Reese sets her feet. No good. And this ball will bounce out of bounds. And the Royals will go back to work offensively. Trailed the entire game have the Royals. All right, here's Knapp. Knapp gets it across the line. Got Brinton on her. Brinton gets it over here to Sy. Sy will drive. Tosses it over here to Zinger. Zinger into the key, loses the handle. Bobrovsky falls down, picked up by Madison, and here come the Chargers. Here's Brinton. Brinton will drive and go off the rim. And now a reach and foul by Tegan McMichael. And now the Royals, who are in the bonus, will go to the free throw line. That's the third foul on Michael. And she'll be taken for Julia Forsyth for the first time. And to the line is Zinger. Ref wants to clean up sweat that was left over. Just 1:13 remaining in this one. And the Royals are in the bonus the rest of this quarter. And Zinger, who only averages just over 2 a game, will go to the free throw line looking for her first point of the playoffs. And she's still looking. So Forsyth in there for the first time. She's number 17 in blue and white. Job is to box out the shooter on this shot. And it finally rolls in for Zinger. So that's her first point. Gets the Royals within 10. Pass to Madison. Madison will drive, looking for Bobrovsky down low. Gets her own loose ball. Kicks out to Reese. 12 on the shot clock. Brinton for 3. No good. Way off. And Glover looks like she'll be shooting 2, or somebody in the Royals will be shooting 2. So Madison Mann's hit with it unsportsmanlike. And Glover will go to the free throw line. Her first free throw is good. So that's 6 for Glover. Second foul on Madison Mann's, and that shot is good as well. So that'll trickle in. Now 7 points for Glover, who was second team all-star, all-rookie team this year, was Glover. Really, the offense in the regular season was Knapp and Glover. Until the late stages of the season, when other players started to chip in as Glover and Knapp started to cool off. Sy from downtown, no good. And Madison with a rebound. Here she comes. Under a minute to go. Brinton with a nice catch right in front of the Chargers bench as they were all had their hands up ready to catch that one. Shot from Forsyth. First time she touches the ball and she gets a hoop. Pretty good shooting percentage. Lead is 10 again. Antoine will shift in there, but rejected by Bobrovsky. 13 on the shot clock, 24.6 on the game clock. Knapp trying to find somebody, does find Antoine. Anton will drive, lose the handle, and it was last off a Royal. And the Chargers want to take a timeout first. The two refs are going to make sure they have the right call. And the Chargers are going to take a timeout with 21 seconds to go. The Camosun Chargers in front by 10. Trying to work one more shot to extend their lead here in this women's quarterfinal. Winner moves on to face the VIU Mariners tomorrow. The Mariners are in the national championship already, regardless of what happens in this tournament, as they will host the CCAA National Championship at the end of March. So the PACWEST will have 2 berths. PACWEST also has berths all over, across the Nationals. 2 women's volleyball teams will be heading. VIU and Douglas will be heading to PEI to compete in the Women's Volleyball National Championship. The Camosun Chargers men's volleyball team off to Quebec City to compete in the Nationals. We know the Mariners will host the Women's Nationals. And another berth, another PACWEST team will join them. And then one men's team will be headed to Humber College in Toronto to represent the PACWEST, whoever wins this tournament this weekend. And we'll find that out. 8 o'clock Saturday night from here at CBC will be the men's gold medal match. Men's gold medal game. The women will happen at 5:30 on Saturday. So after the timeout, 21 seconds, let's see what Coach Thiessen has cooked up for the Chargers in their attempt to extend their lead before the fourth quarter begins. Royals have other ideas, though. They get the ball here to now Ware. Ware with 3 on the clock. Gets it to Houts in the corner. No good. That's the look, and the player they wanted to have the ball, she just couldn't knock down the shot. Here after 3 quarters, the Chargers lead 44-34. The lead is 10 as we go to the final 10 minutes. You're watching the women's quarterfinal at the PACWEST Basketball Championship. To the final 10 minutes we go, this fourth quarter, the women's quarterfinal inside Madison Mans. She's got 2 more. Now 10 in the ball game, the only player to reach double digits so far. Junadrew will send it over here to Knapp. For 3, that's Antoine. Antoine now has 11 in the ball game. Make that 12 in the ball game. Ware somehow squeaks through, but cleared here by Hebert. Here's Knapp. Knapp will send it here to Antoine. Antoine for 3 again. Got it back-to-back 3-pointers by Antoine. Houts picks up her dribble. McMillan Stewart's. She'll hand it here to Espenberg. Her runner is good. That's 8 for her. Hasn't scored since the second quarter. Now, if I'm the Royals, I find Antoine. Back-to-back 3-pointers. Give her the ball. She's got it now. She'll jack up another 3. Got it! Carolee Antoine. comes out of the quarter time and is on fire. Stuart McMillans tries to answer, no good. On the ground, and it'll be a jump ball, and it will go to the Chargers. And if you're the Royals, you want the ball back as quickly as possible to get it back into Antoine's hands. So you have the ball now. And if you're the Chargers, you got to find out where number 8 and White is. 3 3-pointers to start off this fourth quarter to bring the score to within 5. Junajul hands it here to Knapp. Here's Antoine. Can she hit from there? Anton will hand it here to Knapp. We'll give it right back to her. They do not. Knapp will drive. 3 on the shot clock, and she will go to the free throw line. Essenberg might be hit with a foul. It is on Chelsea. And Knapp will go to the free throw line. That's her 4th, Essenberg. Bobrovsky will come in and, I would imagine, remove Essenberg. She will. Knapp is 3 out of 4 from the charity stripe. And her free throw is no good. Second free throw coming for Janessa Knapp. Her second free throw is good. That rattles home. The Royals have come out firing here. They give the ball here to Madison Mans, down low to Ware. Ware gets her own rebound and puts it back. Rihanna Ware. 5'4", that doesn't matter. And now Janessa Knapp. Knapp gives it here to Sy. Now to Knapp. Not working a play for Antoine, and that shot is good. And that's Hebert. 7 for Hebert now in the contest. Here's Ware. Mans. Bobrovsky. McMillan Stewarts. Tries to make a move. Can't get that one to go. Great defense there by Hebert. And Knapp will bring the ball up the floor. Knapp kicks it. Junajuril. Her shot is no good. But Hebert, another offensive rebound. Another one, and then she's hammered and will go to the free throw line. The Royals have caught fire here. Hebert's going to go to the line, but first, the Chargers are going to call a timeout. Here come the Chargers off the floor in front of me. Royals will talk it over as well. The lead is now cut to 4. Remember, it was 10 after the third quarter. It was 44-34. The Chargers have only scored 6 points since the quarter time, as they talk things over in their respected huddles. The Chargers and the Royals. Royals 10-8 coming into the postseason. The Chargers 7-11. Chargers really haven't played much basketball here in the month of February. They've played just 4 times. Well, we're in March now, but in February, they played 4 games. And they won just 1 time. The Royals have won once in their last 6 games. So both teams not exactly firing on all cylinders coming into this postseason. You look at the scoreboard, you can maybe understand that, yeah, it's a low-scoring game. These two teams just have been struggling to find the offensive touch. The Royals average 70 points a game. They're sitting at 46. The Chargers average 69 points a game. They're sitting at 50 with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Out of the timeout, Hebert, her first free throw is good. She's been dynamite from the line. Second free throw is good as well. She's 6 out of 7 from the line. There's a steal. Sy with a steal. Here's Knapp. She has Hebert. Gives it to Hebert, but she loses the handle. Good job by Sy originally to pick off the pass. And unfortunately for the Royals, Hebert just couldn't finish on the other end. Oh, Ware. Give it here to Houts. Houts will cross the line. 18 on the shot clock. Picked up her dribble. Now she's double teamed. Gets the ball to Madison Mans. And that ball thrown away by Bobrovsky. Good steal. Jurum now. And that shot is short by Antoine, who's now cooled off a little bit after hitting 3 threes in a row. Ware wants to drive. Stolen here by Hebert. Hebert all alone. Houch will get back, but Hebert throws it in. Coast to coast for Hebert. And this press all of a sudden has really confused the Chargers. Bobrovsky. Antoine hits the deck, and there's going to be a foul, I believe. Foul on Antoine, I believe. And now Reese Mance will check in. After some confusion at the scorer's table, looks like we're ready to go in a 50-50 tie. Good job by the Royals to come back in this one. They were down by 10 going into the final frame. Here's Reese, gets it to her sister Madison. Madison kicks it back to Bobrovsky. Her 3 is no good. And Madison has the rebound and throws Antoine down. It will be a jump ball. And the ball will be the Chargers. 5:50 to go in a 50-50 tie. 50s all around. 50 Cent would be happy. Ware wants to drive, kicks it to the baseline and throws it out of bounds. Too hot to handle for Reese. Ware takes a big breath, looking at the coach, Coach Thiessen, saying, I probably shouldn't have done that, Coach. All right, the Royals looking to take their first lead of the ball game. They have not led yet in this quarterfinal. Drill will head it over here to Cy. Cy puts the brakes on, gives it to Knapp. Knapp will drive. Knapp gets inside, scoop shot, and it will go. Janessa Knapp gets a bucket. And Ware will run into Hebert. It's the 3rd team foul for the Royals. And Ware will send it in. Now, how do the Chargers respond? They've led the entire way. They had a 10-point lead going into the final frame. They've given that up. They've also given up the lead. How do they respond? Ware from way outside and misses everything. Plenty of time on the shot clock. I don't know what Rihanna was thinking. And Knapp will get it. Jonah Jill will send it up. Gets it across the timeline. Working that around Ware. That shot a wild one, but she will go to the free throw line with Ware getting hit with the foul. And for the second time, Jonah Drill will head to the line. 3rd foul on Ware. First free throw is no good. Brinson is ready to check in for Camosun. Second shot is good. That rattles home. And Brinton will come in for Ware. Ware will have a seat. 53-50. Here comes Reese. Gets it to Brinton. Brinton is in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. Gets it across the line. McMillan Stewart's has it. This one just about stolen as they work it around. Bobrovsky was in the corner. She elects to drive into the paint and can't get it to go. Wanted a body foul, didn't get it. Gugino will send it or come up the floor, and 2 players shoulder to shoulder. Drill and also Reese Mans battling the entire way down. It'll be Royals basketball, 4:38 to go. And a timeout taken by the Royals. In the seasonal series, the Royals won all 3, but all 3 were by very close scores. The average margin of victory was 9.6 points. So you know these two teams are fairly even. We've seen a fairly even game. The biggest lead, I believe, has been by 10. It was a 9-point lead for the Chargers at halftime. It was tied after 1. Then the Chargers a 9-point lead at halftime. Then a 10-point lead after 3 quarters. all that has evaporated, with the Royals in front by 3, 53-50. Following the game, we'll have the players of the game. Antoine has got to get a serious look for the Royals. 9 points coming into the fourth quarter, and then very quickly, 3, 3, 3. 3 threes on 3 consecutive shots, and they couldn't get the ball back to her as the Chargers really tightened up their defense on her. But that's pretty impressive. She leads the Royals in scoring. 18 points for Antoine. And out of the timeout, Royals working with 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. They get it inside to Knapp. Knapp banks it in. Drawn up in the timeout, and now the Chargers step on the back line, or over the back line. It's a turnover. And the Royals and Chargers both look like two completely different teams from what we saw in the first 3 quarters. Here's Antoine. Trying to get it to size, she does. 10 on the shot clock. This one's sent into the Royals bench, so they don't use that turnover to their advantage. And back to Camosun. Ware back in the ball game, their point guard. Now Houts crosses the line. Houts gets the ball over to Ware. Ware hands it here to Madison. Mans will drive, can't get it to go, tries to get her own rebound, but the Royals clear. And here comes Knapp. Knapp will hand the ball here. Judijill wants to drive. She takes Houts all the way to the hoop and gets it to go. Ware runs into 2 Royal players. It goes off of Hebert. And the Chargers will send it in. Ware trying to find somebody to get it into, and she finally does. Espenberg, she drives, has it taken away. Judijill will drive, and she's rejected there by Madison. But what's the call from the official? A body foul on Madison Mans. Jill's first shot is good. 3rd on Madison Mans. 8-point lead now for the Royals, trying to extend it to 9, and they do. So a complete turn of events now. Now it's the Royals up by now. This one tapped away by Sy. Good defense by Charlene Sy. The Chargers will send it in. And they finally get it in. That's Ware. Ware into the paint. Kicks it back out. Espenberg has to chase that one down. Goes high off the glass. Can't get that one to fall. And it's going to be Charger basketball. Chargers have only scored 6 points in this quarter. They have struggled in the first 7 minutes of this quarter. Ware will send it deep. McMillan Stewarts will just hand it here to Ware. Ware, she will drive, tries to squirt to 2 defenders. How is traveling not called on that, Paul? But okay. 4 points for Ware in the quarter. Cuts the lead to 7. Judijill. Here to Knapp. Knapp inside. Hebert with a nice play, but can't get around McMillan Stewarts. But a loose ball. Hebert will chase it and track it down. Inside. That shot can't go. And how it's back the other way. Inside. It's Mans rejected. Sy got a piece of it. Here's Antoine. Antoine will set for 3. No good. Well, the Royals bench would have erupted had that gone in. She has it back with 10 on the shot clock. Knapp thought about a 3. Working on Mans there. Kicks it back out. Hebert. Long 2. Got it. So 8 points in the quarter for Hebert. A player who comes off the bench. Chargers taking a lot of time to get across. They finally do. Here comes Ware. She breaks the defense and gets it to go. Brianna Ware. But now the Chargers need to stop. Under 2 minutes to go. Junajil. 61-54. 8 on the shot clock. Trying to waste as much time as possible. Chargers are in a zone now. That shot is good. Knapp from the baseline. Ware picks up her dribble. And Jujil with a interception. And that one tipped away by House. House doesn't have numbers. Going to go right at Knapp. And there's a foul, I think, on Janessa Knapp. Reese Mann's going to check back in for Camosun, as is Bobrodsky. That's the 4th foul on Knapp. As Ware will have a seat. Outs to the line, where she's 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3. This is what the Chargers need. They got to get to the free throw line to stop the clock and get points. Second free throw is good as well. 8 points for Houts in the ballgame. 1:22 to go. Here's Antoine, gets it to Knapp again. Knapp gets it across. Antoine. Antoine slowing it down. Chargers in the zone. 2-3 zone. Espenberg right on Knapp. 7 on the shot clock. Here comes the double team. They get it to Hebert. 4 on the shot clock. The shot from Sy is good. And they work that to perfection, did the Royals. This is Reese Mans. Espenberg. Better hurry. 50 on the shot clock. Madison House with 3. No good. And Janessa Knapp with the rebound, but she traveled. And the Chargers want to call a timeout. Chargers with the timeout. This is going to come right down to the wire. 65-56. The Chargers need a bucket, and they need some help, like, really fast. The men's quarterfinal coming up right after this one. It's Douglas and Langara. The winner moves on to a semifinal tomorrow. Loser goes home. Same in this one. The VIU Mariners await the winner of this one tomorrow. 5:30 or 5 o'clock, I think, is tip-off. Tomorrow in the semifinal. One semifinal in the women's bracket is set. The Coyotes will take on the Blues. The semifinal, they've only played them once this season, mostly due to the storm we had in November, which washed away most of the Coquihalla. The Blues were supposed to visit the Coyotes, if I'm not mistaken, and just couldn't get those games in. Obviously, just couldn't get to Kelowna, could the Blues, because of the roadways. And then we ran out of time to make those games up. 46 seconds to go. Get into Espenberg. She better get something going here quickly for the Chargers. As Ware gets in there, gets her own rebound. A couple of body contacts, but no call from the official. Knapp has it. And now Knapp is going to be fouled behind the play. Espenberg with 32 seconds to go. And Knapp will go to the free throw line. Knapp has really come alive in this second half. She did absolutely nothing in the first half. No points. Espenberg has fouled out of the game. Knapp's free throw is good. $13 points so far for Knapp in this second half. Make it 14. So 14 points for Janessa. No sense of urgency here by the Chargers of getting a ball across the line. They finally get it across. Cross-court, Houts. 22 seconds to go. That shot from McMillan Stewards is off the mark. They kick it back out to Houts. Houts for 3. That one missed as well. And Antoine comes up with the rebound. Now Knapp, 9 seconds to go. And Ware will give her an elbow in the arm. And Knapp will go back to the line looking for points 15 and 16. For Ware, that's number 4, but there's only 6 seconds remaining in this ball game. Knapp's free throw is no good. One more free throw coming up for the PACWEST Rookie of the Year. Vanessa Knapp. Her shot rattles out and off Hebert. And it will be Charger basketball with 5.4 seconds to go in this quarterfinal. So the Royals will move on to face the VIU Mariners tomorrow in a semifinal. The Douglas Royals down 10 going into this final quarter. They rally, they come back to beat the Camosun Chargers 67-56. Congratulations to the Royals. Moving on, they'll face the Mariners tomorrow at 5 o'clock in a semifinal. The Royals, no matter what, will play for a medal. Just not sure which one it will be. And the Chargers season comes to a close. They finished 7 wins, 11 losses, 1 postseason loss. And we'll find out the players of the game. Antoine, I'm looking at her because, boy, did she ever catch fire in this fourth quarter. When you're down by 10 going into the final frame, Antoine hits back-to-back-to-back threes to get them right back into the game. And from there, Janessa Knapp played well. Madison Mans is the player of the game for the Chargers. Boy, in hustle points alone, she was terrific. And Madison, who is obviously visibly upset with that loss, has to put on a happy face here in her 3rd year from Victoria. And from the Royals, the player of the game is indeed Carolee Antoine. So the Royals are moving on with a 67-56 victory over the Camosun Chargers. We'll take a break and be back with the final quarterfinal of the day. It's the Royals and the Falcons in the men's bracket. You're watching the 2022 PACWEST Basketball Championship.
All right, there's a great time to grab a